Hi. I just wanted to pop in today and talk to you a little bit about this whole area of strengths and weaknesses. Did you know that your strengths can actually sabotage your success? There is a point when this can happen. You may not be aware of it, but I want to talk to you about that today and see if this is true for you. You know, I was thinking about this whole area of strengths recently when looking at it from a leadership perspective. I've spent many years in top leadership positions in nonprofit organizations, as well as working with people in corporate organizations as well in leadership positions. And there's some things that happen to people when they're in leadership that actually causes them to stagnate, as well as begin to sabotage them. And I was thinking about this today in the context of public speaking as well. So I'm an advocate and a proponent of, and I encourage my clients to really maximize your strengths. Become aware of what are your strong points. Because no matter where you function, whether you're in a job, you own your own business, wherever you're working in a ministry, wherever you are volunteering, if you are working in the areas of your greatest strength, you will be giving the greatest contribution to that organization or to yourself, because you're going to be showing up in such a way that is true for you, that you're giving your very best. So it's really important that you become aware of your strengths. What are your areas of greatest strength? And maximize the opportunities to function in those areas. Does that mean that you need to ignore your weaknesses? No, but it also means that you're not to fixate on your weaknesses. But you do need to become aware of your weaknesses in the area where they may be sabotaging your success as well. Many people make the mistake of trying to fix their weaknesses or eliminate their weaknesses, when that's really not a wise thing to do. We need to be aware of our weaknesses and operate so much in our strengths so that it actually negates the areas of our weakness. It doesn't mean they're not there, it's just that we begin to either surround ourselves with people who function best in the areas that we are weak, and it complements our skill set, our strength zone. Now, how can your strengths actually sabotage your success? Well, there's a thing called shadow strengths. And I heard about this first through one of my mentors, Valerie Burton. And she's written about it in I know for sure, one of her books, Successful Women Think Differently, and probably some of her other books as well. But it's the whole idea where people, they begin to work so much in their strength zone that it actually begins to work against them. What do I mean by that? So I'll give you an example. In public speaking, where people they may be strong in the area, maybe they're good with people, they have a confidence to stand up in front of people, and they are comfortable talking with people and talking in front of people, and so they're strong in that area. That's an area they feel very comfortable, very natural. It's a talent. You might say it's their talent zone as well. And if they function in that to a place where it's overused, where they do not actually develop skills to take them to the next level, then it becomes a sabotaging effect upon their success, because they're riding solely upon their natural talent, their natural strengths, and not on fine-tuning and developing the skills that are going to bring them to the next level. So it's bringing skills alongside the strengths in order to really enhance those strengths, but bring them into a place where you can harness those strengths, if I could say it that way. So this happens a lot, where people just go full tilt in an area of a strength zone. Maybe they're a good communicator, they like talking, but they do it to the point where they talk too much. They actually overdo it, and they don't have the filters, or they haven't developed the awareness how there's certain boundaries that you need to have, and a certain skills that you need to develop in order to know how much is enough. and what's relevant and all of those things, how to engage your audience. So in that regard, it becomes actually a sabotaging impact on your success. So where do you, perhaps you can look at your own life and find yourself doing this, and could be in public speaking or could be in other areas. Where are your strengths sabotaging your success? Maybe you're getting burnt out in an area because you are giving in this area, or you are relying on your talent alone, but that will only take you so far. I was interviewing a business coach not too long ago, and she said the same thing. She's been a business coach for, oh wow, 40, 50 years, a long time. She's a wealth of wisdom. And she said this very same thing, is one of the biggest mistakes people make in business is that they go into business because they have a passion for something, but they don't realize that that passion or that talent or that strength that they have will only take them so far. They need to then surround themselves with people who complement that, but also develop what they need to develop, the skills, the training to get to the next level, and to be able to act as a harness and a kind of a transportation to take you to the next level based on the skills that you develop. So I'm going to leave that with you, and let me know if this makes sense for you and what you think about this whole concept of the shadow strengths and your strengths sabotaging your success. Has this been true for you? Have you recognized this? Or is this a new concept? Love to hear your comments. Thanks. Have a good day.